What it do, y'all? It's DOG and I'm back at it again with another video. So as you can tell already, I'm already dressed up and ready for PT. It is Friday, so let's make this PT session count. Without further ado, let's get into it.
1 hour later.
So just got back from a PT session. It was a good little football game against us second platoon versus first platoon, but you already know that we came through 11-9 because that's how we do it. And you know, your boy, I don't mean to be too cocky, but your boy's the MVP, you already know. You know, I come through at the very last minute. Expect the unexpected, because that's how we do it. Because am I going left? Am I going right? I don't know. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and probably go to Burger King, get some breakfast. I'm gonna shower off. Let's get into today. And you know I got that Burger King.
I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see, I won't show.
So zoom and enhance cliche. Even though they just relentlessly pursued Claw throughout the entire city of Busan.
I'm always ready for a war again. Go down that road again.
Just had breakfast and that shit was bitch. Now I'm all dressed up. I am on my way to work right now and I will update y'all in a sec. And here we go. And we are off finally again, and we got off early.
Now I do what I want.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Kobe. So now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and change and let's see where the day takes us. And
6.5 hours later.
I know it's a little bit late right now. The time is 0:12. I just took a nap, and why is it that when you take a nap, you wake up confused and feel like you're in another dimension? But that's besides the point. I thought I would let y'all know a little bit more about myself. So why not better than tell the story about my 1 year in Korea? So let's get into it. So I got to Korea on December 22nd, 2015 and PCS until December 22nd, 2016. So basically the whole year of 2016 I was in Korea. So when I first arrived to Yongsan, which was the military base that I was staying at, first of all, it was too damn cold, especially from a guy coming from Texas experiencing like degrees below 20. I'm like, oh hell no. But when I first arrived, we did our whole in-processing thing, and when I actually got to my unit, it was like nothing I would expect from the army. I got settled into my workstation, and basically I was doing VTC, and basically what that was is basically kind of like giant FaceTime, basically video conferences with higher ranking like generals and sergeant majors and all that. So about a month into the unit, I was like antisocial AF. Like I did not go out. The reason why I didn't went out is because of 3 reasons. 1, I didn't really like know anyone to like go out with. 2, I didn't know where any of the hotspots are. And mostly 3, I was kind of scared of curfew. Because when you're in Korea, the curfew there for military personnel is from 01 to 05. If you live off base, you have to be in your living quarters by 01. And if you lived on base, you have to be on base by 01 and in your room by 02. A month goes by and I'm on my way from the PX back to my barracks, and all of a sudden these guys that were standing in front of my building was like,
"Hey, aren't you the new guy?"
I'm like, yeah. And then they were like,
"Oh, Bro, you looking clean as hell. Where you going out tonight?
Because at the time I was wearing like a graphic shirt, jeans, my hat, some jewelry, and my Jordans on. And then I was like, oh bro, I'm not really going out tonight. And then they were like,
bro, why not?
well, to be honest, I don't really like know anyone to go out with, and I don't know where any of the hot spots are. And then he was like,
oh bro, no problem, we'll take you.
really?
Yeah, go ahead.
The coolest dudes I will ever meet. I'm not gonna give out any names because, you know, I ain't no snitch. But it was basically me and 3 other guys. We'll call them Danny, Cho, and Chuck. So me, Danny, Joe, and Chuck, we are making our way to another person's house that we were gonna pick up because he lived on the other side of base. So we were gonna go pick him up. So we're walking over there and, you know, we're starting to know each other a little bit more. It's like, yeah, I'm Private Chavez. I just got here, just graduated AIT, first duty station, 19, single, and I don't really know anything to do. As we make our way over there, Danny, he hits his boy up and says,
hey bro, we're over here at the gate, come meet us here.
and the other dude's like, so we're waiting there for like a hot minute. Then all of a sudden, the other friend comes out, and guess who it is? My co-worker from VTC. I was like, wait, don't we work together?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this was pretty surprising, but also comforting at the same time because, you know, at least I know someone there who I briefly know. Because Danny, Joe, and Chuck, I didn't really know them that well. All I know is that we worked in like the same company. So after we pick up the other friend, me, Danny, Joe, and Chuck, we make our way to a bar called Thursdays. As we're making our way over there, I thought to myself, wait, a bar? I'm only 19. Oh, I don't even know if I could get in here. We're at the front door and there's a bouncer there. He's checking IDs and, you know, he's letting them in. It went Danny, Joe, Chuck, the other friend, we'll call him Leo. So Danny, Joe, Chuck, and Leo were in front of me and I was the last one to enter. So Danny gets his ID checked, lets him go. Joe gets his ID checked, lets him go. Chuck gets his ID checked, and go. Leo gets his ID checked, he can go. Now it's up to me. I hand up my ID. I was like,
oh god, I'm gonna get rejected. He's gonna kick me out. I'm gonna have to do the walk of shame. This is not gonna look good.
Then he hands me back my ID and lets me go in. I was like, what? So in the brief that they gave us during in-processing, we were told that even though we are American soldiers, we still have to follow American rules, so we couldn't drink until we're 21. But the Korean drinking age is 19, so me being 19 that I was, I got away with it. But you know, there's still military police like scouting like throughout the streets of Korea, make sure that there's no underage drinking. Surprisingly, I didn't get caught. So as we're there, you know, we're sipping on drinks, you know, whatever, having a couple beers and that's it. And then I was talking to the guys and they were like,
alright bro, you ready to hit up the club?
Wait, club? I thought this was it. Then they were like,
oh no bro, this is just a pre-game. No, we going to the club after this.
Bet. If you know me, I'm the party guy. I love the party. So we make our way into our taxi and we go ahead and make our way to the club. So we go to this hip hop club called Brand New, and me being brand new, no, I'll stop. Keep in mind, this is still all new to me. I have not experienced a club before. So we go in there, you know, music's banging, nothing but hip hop, and which I love. And you know, I'm kind of feeling it. You know, I'm over here doing the thing. But what I didn't know is that prior to us going there, they already hooked us up with a VIP table. And I was like, wait, what? Next thing I know, they bring out bottle service, and I'm like, what? And you know, it was that Henny, you know, that Hennessy. And me being 19, I've never experienced like hardcore drinking. So this was still all new to me. So, you know, I knock a couple of shots back, you know, probably like 2 or 3. And you know, I was feeling, myself kind of warm, fuzzy feeling. And I was like,
oh man.
Next thing I know, I was getting buck wild in the club. You know, I was up in the club like,
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
And you know, I was having the time of my life. And then next thing I know, I had the bottle of Hennessy in my hand and I was just chugging that like it was water. And next thing I knew, I was in the bathroom puking. And then after I vomited, I went back to the dance floor and started partying again. Like, I was not stopping. And then, you know, we keep on drinking, keep on partying, and then around 02, I just kind of blacked out. I don't really remember anything after that. So then when I woke up the next morning, I woke up with a hangover. My first hangover I've ever experienced. This is all new to me. I woke up in my bed with the same clothes I was wearing, and I was just waking up like,
God, I'm gonna die.
So after that, I went to my closet, got out of the clothes that I was in, changed into my pajamas, and went back to bed. I slept for that whole day. Then around like 1800, I ordered some food, you know, got some food in my system, you know, helped me, you know, survive. And then after I ate, I get a knock on my door. So I went to go answer the door, and wouldn't you know it, it was the guys that brought me out. So they come to my door and was like,
hey bro, how you feeling?
and then I'm over here with my hungover ass like, bro, I threw up this morning, I feel sick, I have a major headache, I honestly feel like I'm gonna die. And then they're over here like,
Well, that's good, cause we're doing the exact same thing tonight. You down?
and then I'm over here like, I'm having a near-death experience over here and you want me to go out again?
Yeah.
And then with my dumb ass, give me 10 minutes to change. And then after that, it was just weekends, weekends, and weekends of partying back to back to back. Like, I was not stopping. Yeah, if you don't believe me, check out my Snapchat stories that I posted while I was in Korea.
You know, we out here trying to turn the up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she crack. You said, look, can we get married at the mall? I said, look, you need a crowd for your ball. D.A., that's a lot. D-Rose, moving up, it's BK. Also, I'm with my body. That's just crazy. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I was quite the party mother. It was fun. By far, 2016, despite on what everyone says, 2016 was the best year I've ever had. I don't think I'm gonna experience anything like that ever again in my life. I'm telling you, man, if you're young, single, and have a decent amount of money in your bank account, you will have the time of your life in Seoul, Korea. But you know, it wasn't always about partying, you know. I also went into the city, went out to the country, and you know, explored Korea a bit, you know, cause I'm an open-minded person and I like to be more diverse. While I was in Korea, I also experienced different types of foods and hung out with different types of people. And I'll tell you one thing, Korean civilians love military people. Like, I don't know what is it, but like some of like the younger Korean people, they're like so nice. Not to mention that Seoul is one of the most safest cities to be. You could walk down the street alone in the dark and like 3 o'clock in the morning and nothing will even happen to you. I'm not even exaggerating, like this was actually true. I can't tell you how many times I went out on one of my stupid ass drunk adventures at like 3 in the morning just wandering around Seoul. And yet, surprisingly, still made it back to my room safe. I don't know. Now that I think about it, there was a lot of dumb that I did that probably would have gotten me kicked out in the army. Such stuff as like underage drinking, violating curfew, having possession of alcohol in my room, having possession of alcohol in my room while my roommate was underage. That's a big one. But even so, the only thing I really got in trouble was being late to PT a couple of times. And even so, the most I received was a negative counseling statement and like extra duty by my company first sergeant. But even so, like, I'm surprised I'm still here. But that is all I got for you guys today. If you want to learn more about my Korean stories, let me know in the comments below. And make sure to smash that like button and share this with your friends, family, and all that good. But with that being said, I'm gonna sign off right now because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and remember to stay happy, stay humble, and most importantly, stay blessed. Let's get it.